What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Hit the keys. Here today to do a quick review and demonstration over QuickMuse by Instant Audio. Make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But with no further delay, let's get right into this plugin, baby.
Hit the key.
All right, guys, so you may be wondering what QuickMuse is. QuickMuse is a multi-effect plugin that allows you to randomize the effects, and it gives you unique effect chains that you might not have thought of yourself. It is currently on sale for $9 until December 12th. Spoiler alert, it's worth that $9. When you open up QuickMuse, it is going to look like this. So it's got 5 different kind of effect chains, but each one of these different triangles or whatever signals they are, they have different effects that are assigned to them. You can hit this button right here and it'll randomize all this stuff here for you. So it'll change up the sound of the effects that you're using. Down here, you can rearrange them really easily, just like that as well. With this, you're going to get a limiter. So you can put the limiter on there so that you never go too loud with the effects that you're using. It's got resampling up here. So you got 2 times, 4 times, 8 times resample. Down here, you got a high pass, a low pass filter, mix and gain, and then you got in and out. A very basic plugin on the surface, but it's pretty dope once you get into messing with it. So basically, I used this on the sample beat. The only effect that I used on the whole beat was this, and I used kickstart. So I could duck the 808 and the kick. It's not all the way mixed down as always, but let's go.
This is the last time. This is the last time.
All right, guys, so that's the sample little beat that I put together today. Let's actually go over here and hop into the website so I can explain the effects a little more to you, a little easier. So as we see here, we've got different effects. They name them different things. So as you see here, we have this fire effect. The fire effect is basically saturation, distortion, bit crusher, all that good stuff. And then we got this breeze effect. The breeze effect consists of multi-delay, vintage tape delays, room hall, cathedral, reverbs, all that good stuff. It's pretty solid. Next to that, we're gonna have water. Water is gonna have tremolo, flanger, phaser, auto pan, filter modulation, and vibrato. We're also gonna have, next to that, we're gonna have earth. Earth is gonna have a vintage chorus, stereo widening, multi-band dynamics, and analog style EQ. And then what's nice too is this Aether. This Aether has multi-pitch shimmer reverb. It's also got reverse delay and it's gonna have granular clouds. So you're gonna get all those effects in the plugin. I wanna mention this real quick. If you get this plugin this month, you can get one of these 5 plugins for free from Plugin Boutique. So I would definitely recommend getting over there and getting Dawsome Love because that's another super fire multi-effect plugin that I've done a review on. Mellow 2 is nice as well, and these other plugins are solid if you don't have them. All right, let's go ahead and hop back into FL Studio and check this thing out a little more in depth. So right here, I've got this pulled up on the guitar that I use. I'll kind of let you guys hear how I use it in the beat. But the first thing I threw it on was this guitar, so I'll bypass this real quick. And this is what the guitar sounded like, basically dry. Now, once I threw this QuickMuse on there, I got it to sound like this. So pretty solid, and that right there is the initialized preset. So that was before I got to doing any tinkering or anything like that. Definitely pretty solid. I also threw it on this piano, but I didn't go too heavy with the effect on the piano. So the piano sounded like this initially. And then once I threw this on there, I got the piano to sound like this. So we're gonna get into all the presets and everything here in a minute, but I just wanna show you guys there is a wealth of presets here. As you can see, there's just a whole lot of presets in this thing. So you get a lot to get you going and to spark that motivation. Next up, I used it on this synth sound. And this synth sound sounded like this before I threw the QuickMuse on there. And then once I threw it on there, I got it to sound like this. So again, very solid, changing up the way that that sound sounded pretty simply. The next thing I threw it on these vocals. I only used this hyper pop vocal just because I thought it was kind of cool. Maybe not something I would use in a track, but I did want to use it for this demonstration. So the vocal sounded like this on bypass.
This is the last time. Don't deny it. Don't wait out. This is the last time. Don't deny it.
And then once I threw this effect on there, I got it to sound like this.
This is the last time. Don't deny it. Don't wait out. This is the last time. Don't deny it.
And then the next thing I threw it on was the 808, of course, because we got to check it out on the 808. So this is what the 808 sounds like without QuickMuse on there. And then once I hit that, turn that bypass on, it sounds like this. So definitely a change up in the sound on that as well. And then the last thing I threw it on was these drums. So I threw it on the drums for the beat. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. Hit bypass, and this is what the drums sounded like without the QuickMuse on there. And then once I threw the QuickMuse on there, I got the drums to sound like this. So this thing is really solid too, like if you wanted to draw automations or something like that. But let's go ahead and go through some of these presets real quick on the guitar. So boom, this is again what it sounded like with this preset that I have on here. And so now as we start going through some of these presets, so now with this, you do not get to get underneath the hood. So that's probably going to be a big complaint for some people. But I'm like, hey man, $9. We can't expect them to give us everything in the world for $9. Basically, 2 clicks in it. Well, we're not going to go there, but 2 clicks and it's $9. That's for sure. So with this, when you want to start messing with the actual effects, you can just come over here and you can bring them up or you can bring them down. You can also turn the effects on, you can turn them off. So just like that, boom, bam, they're on and off. So that's pretty solid. And all these are pretty much up. So it makes it really easy to dial in whatever it is that you're looking for. Now, what's kind of weird about this plugin, I'm not even gonna lie, is that since you can't really scroll through like Bit Crusher or like different kinds of saturation or stuff like that, each one of the presets is gonna have different effects underneath the hood. So one preset, it might be distortion here. The next preset, it might be Bit Crusher here. The next one, it might be just some saturation. The same over here, like it might be reverse delay once, it might be like a shimmer reverb or something here once. But sometimes the effects are tied in together too, so there's more than one effect going on right here. So I know, if you want to, be a technical musician and you want to get in and really dial in your sound, unfortunately you can't do that, but this is kind of created to spark, quick inspiration and just kind of give you some different change you might not have thought about using yourself. If you hit this button here in the middle, it's going to take a moment and then it's going to randomize the effects and the values and stuff here. So that's pretty nice. Over here, what you can do as well is you can move these effects around and it's going to make them sound different. So like if we put that one here. So it might be more present with a different preset. Like if I had something with a lot of distortion or something like that. Let's check out this preset. So that's cool. And then you can come down here and you can also go through presets for just each individual effect. So like if I click on this, it's going to have everything turned off except for the saturation or the heat or the fire or whatever they call it. So that's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and we'll check something else out real quick. So let's go over here to this vocal chop.
This is the last time. Don't deny it. Don't wait out. This is the last time.
All right, so we can go through here and they have a bunch of different vocal presets. So we can hit some of these.
This is the last time. Don't deny it. Don't wait out. This is the last time. Don't deny it. Oh, 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 oh. This is the last time. Don't deny it. Don't wait out. This is the last time. Don't deny it. Oh, 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 oh. This is the last time. Don't deny it. Don't wait out. This is the last time. Don't deny it. Oh, 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 oh. This is the last time. Don't deny it. Don't wait out. This is the last time. Don't deny it. Oh.
And so with this as well, if you're not getting enough of that and you just want to run it, like if you're just going to use it like as a Vox or something like that, you can just put this on the main insert with your vocal chop on there and it's going to be a little stronger. I normally wouldn't do that. I would just use this kind of as like a finisher effect or something like that, so I can still get the main signal all the way through so it'll cut through the mix better, but I'll let you hear.
This is the last time. Don't deny it. Don't wait out. This is the last time. Don't deny it. Oh, 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 oh. This is the last time. Don't deny it. Don't wait out. This is the last time. Don't deny it. Oh, 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 oh. This is the last time. Don't deny it. Don't wait out.
So as you can see there, you're gonna get a ton of just different effects to go with this, just to make it sound different, The next thing I'll play it on for you guys is this 808 real quick. So with this 808, they do have some 808 presets. This is what the 808 sounds like with just the initial preset on there. And so again, if I bypass it, it sounded like this. Now we'll go ahead and go through some of the presets here so you guys can hear what they sound like. What I like as well is that they have both of these menus up, so when you go into your presets, you can still see what it's doing over here. I think that's pretty solid. But we'll just go ahead and go through some of these at random. So as you see there, you can get some creative different 808s and stuff like that. You can also throw it on your drums. So let's go ahead and pull up our drums real quick so we can hear some of the cool stuff we can do with our drums with this. So again, the drum sounded like this. So I have this on my drum mix bus or insert. I have all my drums bussed over here. But let's go ahead and turn this bypass off, and let's go ahead and hear what some of these other presets sound like. So as you can see there's some pretty decent presets for drums. I'll go ahead and play it on the piano, and then I'll play it on a synth for you guys too real quick, just so that you guys can kind of hear what it sounds like on everything. This is what the piano chords sounded like again. So we'll go ahead and play just a few presets here. Let's go. And again, I can't stress enough, you can come over here and start tweaking this again, and you can change up whatever preset you like. The last thing I wanted to show you guys this on was gonna be this Omnisphere patch. So I have pulled up the most annoying sound in the whole entire world. Basically, I pulled up that Omnisphere beginning patch. So let me go ahead and get this on initialize patch real quick, and then we'll just start from there. All right, I've got the initialize patch pulled up for QuickMuse. So this is what this basic waveform, the saw wave sounds like from Omnisphere. All right, but once we start putting this QuickMuse on there, we can get it to sound like this. And so then we'll go over here to some of the synth presets real quick and see what they sound like. So what are my final thoughts on this plugin? I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I think that this plugin is definitely worth it, especially for $9. I feel like you can't beat that. And then when you think of the fact that you can get it from Plugin Boutique and grab another plugin like Dawson Love or Mellow 2 or something like that, definitely a great deal. I know a lot of us can put together our own effect chains and all that other stuff, but sometimes it's nice to have a tool like this that we can just randomize, or it has a whole bunch of presets that'll automatically put up an effect chain for us, and basically give us a cool sound or a unique sound, or maybe just something that we would have never thought to put together. So make sure if you guys do like this content though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Some, hit the key.